Welcome back everybody to another video. It's me, Taj. I've had to compose myself to record this video. I got this package this morning. I know what's in it. It's been sent from my friend Yoshida-san in Japan. Now, me and him have been very good friends for a very long time and helped each other out with trades over the years. And he's helped me a considerable amount in my collection over the years. We've done trades. They might not have been of equal value, but they are important cards to each of us and each of our collections. So every time we've done a trade, it's always been very meaningful to each of us what we've received from each other. I've also helped him with other items as well, and recently I helped him get some exclusive items from the Pokémon World's Pokémon Center, and there were several times I had to go and visit to get these particular items, and to me it wasn't a big deal. I'm happy to do it. But as a gratitude for me taking time out of my day to go and get these items, he sent me these two items as a gift. Now, I'm just gonna stop talking and open this, because for those of you who've been following me for a while, you'll know when you see these how important one of the cards in this particular package is to me. So let's just get into it, shall we? Okay. I'm still shaking and I'm still nervous about opening this. Okay. Let's see what we got. So this is a huge deal for me, and you will understand, like I said, once I unpack this and show you guys what's in here. You will understand the impact that this is going to have on me, on my collection, but it means a lot. So it looks like he's very well packaged this into a case, which is very nice of him. He's also sent me another gift, which is absolutely epic, which is this particular card. Lady from the most recent set in Japan, Lost Abyss, which I needed for my collection. So I've got Thornton on the way. So those were the last two cards I needed to get my Japanese full art supporter collection almost back up to date. But this is the card that he has sent me. He did say to me it's been played, it's been in his deck, it's been a big important part of his deck and an important part of his card playing chapter, which is why he was wanted to make sure that this was going to stay in my collection. And obviously I reassured him that I will not be selling this. This is purely for my collection, and I wasn't concerned about the condition of the back of the card or anything to do with that. The most important thing for me was the fact that it's coming from a friend and it's going into my collection, and he was more than happy to send this to me. He knows the value of this card. I know the value of this card, and I'm extremely shocked that he actually sent this to me. So let me show you guys what it is. It is the SM4 Plus from GX Battle Boost Lily. Now, a lot of you will know the story behind me and this card. It's a huge deal that I finally got this, but I did have this as a gap in my folder for a very long time, and I did order one from Japan before the big boom. I think I ordered one in 2019, in the summer of 2019, and I paid $200 for it, and it never arrived. And I contacted the seller, because soon after I bought it, the price of this card started going up quite significantly, and I think the seller just decided not to send it, because when I contacted the seller to ask them the tracking details and where it is after 2 months of it not arriving, they just immediately just refunded me. No comments, no nothing. So I knew there was something afoot there, and after that it was just beyond my reach. I could not obtain this card. But my dear friend has gone above and beyond, taken this card out of their personal deck and sent it to me to complete my collection. This signifies the last piece of the puzzle for me as far as all full art supporters set cards are concerned in Japanese. Now, there are going to be some promo cards which are unobtainable for me, I know that. The Mask Royal, which my good friend Ryan has got. There is Acerola and Lily, which I've got in Chinese. I've got both those cards in Chinese language, Acerola and the Lily Alt-Art promos. And there is the Giovanni and Team Rocket from the Team Rocket briefcase, which I believe came out in 2017. So there are those cards which I'll never have. 5 Japanese cards that'll be omitted from my collection, I know, but they're all promo cards, limited print promos. I've now got every single set card ever released, which is fantastic because Lost Origin isn't out yet in English officially. Pre-release has happened, but it's not officially out. So my English collection is still at 100%. And with these 2 cards, my Japanese collection now is also at 100% for set cards. So I'm going to show you guys what this means for my folders. I'm going to go through my folders with you and show you what exactly this has meant to me. Let's zoom out as far as we can and let's show you my folders. So this is 12-page pocket folders, obviously, as you can see, and I have got every single full art supporter in Japanese as well as English since full art supporters came out. So starting with N, obviously, I keep all my Japanese on this side, mirror the English on this side. I go by Japanese release date order. So the English ones might be a bit mixed up compared to what you might think as far as set releases are concerned. But we go through this and you can see that I've got pretty much a complete collection. There's obviously Pokemon Rangers was printed twice in Japanese, which is why we've got a gap. If there is a gap here with a sleeve in it, it basically means that card was not released in English. And in this case, Pokemon Ranger was only released in one set, so you don't get 2 versions of it in English. Then we move on. These 2 cards are proxies I've got in here. I'm not going to own these, I know that, unless somebody generous comes along and helps me get these. But those 2 are missing, so these proxies are here in their place. They weren't released in English, obviously. The Mask Royal, there's a proxy in place there. Never going to obtain that. I have got Acerola, which was, again, from the same friend in a previous trade. So I'm very, very grateful for that. And there is where Acerola, where Lily goes. So at the moment, I have got a Korean version in there as a placeholder. This will go into my other foreign language card full art supporter collection, and we can put this wonderful Lily. If I can figure out where I put the sleeves, I'm so nervous. I don't know where I put the sleeves. Okay, maybe not. I will do this later. I'm not going to mess around with this now, but that will go in there to fill that gap. So we have got that to go in there. And then we'll go through this folder and I'll go through any other cards that I haven't got in here. And you will see where we are with things. So going through here, again, another card that was never released in English. There's a proxy there for the Japanese Acerola. I have got that in Chinese, but I've not put it in here. I've obviously got it in a frame because I've got it out on display. There is the Lily. There was Tag Team GX All-Stars, alternate arts, full arts that never got released in English at all. There's a few more there. There's Alolan Friends, which I have got in Japanese, but again, I've got it out in a frame rather than in the folder because I've got it out on display. So that is there. And yes, so there were a few cards again like that weren't released in English. And then we're going to go through this, get to pretty much where we are today and show you what we're at. So like there are a few cards here like Cook. I know some of these are in Lost Origin Trainer Gallery, but again, that set's not officially out till this Friday, so I'll start obtaining those then. At the moment, the English one is 100% where we should be. So that's the main folder. We then have to move on to the secondary folder, because obviously there are so many full art supporters now, and we continue with all the Japanese full art supporters. The pages are complete as we go through, and then we've got this wonderful card. Oh, they're on my sleeves. I was wondering where they were. So we can pop Lady into the picture now. Like I said, Thornton I have got on order. That will be here soon. But Lady is 114, so she can slot in there, and Thornton will go there. And Incandescent Arcana is coming out Friday as well, so we will have some more full art supporters to go in here. But as we speak today, I can't even remember what the date is today. I think it's the 30th of August. I'm up to date. 100% full art supporter collection in English, 100% Japanese set full art supporter collection in Japanese. I've got 253 of the 258 full art supporters ever released in Japanese, and of the 258 different artworks, 257 different artworks should I say, I'm only missing the Master Royal, Giovanni, and Here Comes Team Rocket from the Rocket briefcase. So 3 cards, 3 artworks I'm missing from my set, but I'm eternally grateful to my friend. Check them out on Twitter at Annabelle_lilac. Fantastic friend of mine. Like I said, we've been long-term friends for years, so I do appreciate them helping me with this. And what can I say? This is the most generous gift that I've ever received, and I've received a lot of gifts from a lot of people throughout the years who have really, really gone above and beyond and sent me stuff. People like Andy Bevington, people like Jess Grimm, people like Awesome James from Awesome Games, many more that I can't, remember off the top of my head, but have sent me Johnny. A lot of people who've sent me gifts over the years. Annabelle Lilac has just, wow. To me, it's not about the value of the cards, it's more around the sentiment. I've got, even my friend Sarah Dora Bazoru sent me gifts over the years, Sora, SO Resistance. So many cards in my collection have so much meaning to me because of where they're from and who they're from, whether they're trades or gifts or purchases from people. But they've gone above and beyond to go and help me to complete this collection to where it is today. So I'm eternally grateful to everyone who's contributed along the way. I'm eternally grateful to all the people out there watching who are part of the community, who are part of my life for the last 5 years of being a Pokemon collector. Going to Worlds really, a couple of weeks ago, really brought it home how much this community means to me. Finally getting to meet some people I've never met in person, meeting some old friends who I have met in person, but it's been so long, the passion that we all share for this franchise. And Pokemon does bring people together globally and around the world. And this is just another example of it. And it shows people's generosity and people's understanding of what you're trying to achieve when you're collecting, whether it's physically cards or whether it's trying to complete a Pokédex or do a trade with someone, playing the video game, anything to do with Pokemon and completing a collection. People are appreciative of what you're trying to achieve, and they're always trying to help each other. And I am eternally grateful to my dear friend and all those others who have helped me on the journey. And I thank you. And I thank you for watching as well. I will do more videos on my collections going forward. It's 5 years almost since my channel was created, so I'll probably do a video summarizing my 5 years as well, the journey I've been on. But I just want to say thank you to all of you. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you being here, and until the next one, I'll see you soon. Bye.